But I have to tell you guys, honestly, it's not the first time I made my kids pretend. Okay, one time we were at Disneyland. Yeah, for real. One time we were at Disneyland, and this was when I was a single dad, and I was there with kids ages 7, 6, and 2. If you've ever been to Disneyland with kids, that is not the happiest place on earth. But so we're getting in line for the Small World, right? And we didn't have money for Fast Pass. And look, you guys know if you have kids, before you get in line, you say to everybody, hey, does anyone have to go to the bathroom? No, I don't know. So we get in line, and we're in line for like 15 minutes. My oldest son, Trevor, he's 7, and he's like, I gotta pee right now, I gotta pee right now. And I was like, okay, we can do this. Does anybody else have to pee? My daughter, Caitlin, no. Jacob, no. I go, okay, we're gonna go pee, we're gonna get back in line. We go pee, on the way to pee, I see a wheelchair being pushed up to the front of the line. And I was like, well, there's the original Fast Pass, you know what I mean? So I'm just clocking it, you know. We get back in line. My daughter, 10 minutes later, we're in line. I gotta pee right now. I was like, but Jacob, do you have to pee? He's like, no, I definitely don't have to pee. And I was like, okay. We go take our pee, we get back in line, we're in line 5 minutes, Jacob shits his pants. And by the way, you know the age of the kid when they shit their pants and you ask them if they're pooping and their face is like, and it looks like their head's gonna pop off their fucking shoulders. I go, are you pooping? He was like, he changed his diaper. I get back and I'm like, forget this. I've already been in line 35 minutes, I'm at the end. So I say to the kids, I go, hey, who wants to ride on a chair with wheels today? And my oldest son was like, isn't that for handicapped people? And I said, well, we're not handicapped. And I said, not only that, you don't have to pretend to be handicapped. At Disney, guys, if you fall and you hurt your knee, they're gonna put you in a wheelchair. They don't want a lawsuit. I go, you just gotta pretend you hurt your knee. I go, who wants to do that? My daughter was like, and girls are so different than boys, man. Can I tell you, we were like half a mile away from the wheelchair. She was already limping. And I go, you don't have to do it yet. She goes, no, I just want to see which leg I do it better with. Girls learn early, dude. We were like 100 yards from the wheelchair. She started crying. She could make herself cry at 6. Girls young already know how to manipulate emotions. Guys, when she was 5 years old, I walked into her room. I found her by herself in front of her mirror practicing crying. I turned to my wife. I go, you know, whoever marries her is fucked.